All right, guys, I'm back again.
Welcome.
Is this episode 2?
This is episode 3, man.
Yeah.
3 weeks in.
We're really getting into
Low-key's
it.
been flying by, man.
It has. I think we get better and better every fucking time.
I hope we are.
But, yeah, hope everybody's tuning in. Hope everybody's liking what they're seeing. And I know we've been on a little more serious note the first couple episodes, but we're kind of going to get into some,
Be a little more lighthearted this week.
Yeah,
lighthearted.
Alexa days are cool. We got like fools, maybe.
Yeah, a little bit more natural, probably.
Yeah.
We're kind of goofy guys.
We're not going into just some hardcore stuff.
Yeah.
Keeping it friendly here. But what y'all think about, we kind of brought this up prior.
Yeah, we did.
We're kind of talking about just fast food restaurants and just...
Oh, we had a big discussion on that because this dude right here thinks
Dude, Little Caesars is genuinely one of the best fast food restaurants. Like
that's fucking ridiculous.
that's an
sick.
S tier fast food restaurant.
No, dude.
Where else can you go and get 2,000 calories for $5?
It's barely edible.
What?
I mean, it's good when you're drunk for sure, but I've never said, hey, you know what we should get?
Little Caesars.
Never.
Bro, I'll fantasize about Little Caesars.
That's what you get when you got 6 kids and you can't afford to actually go out to dinner. So
All right, you're bringing some trauma from your past or something. Leave
He's
that
like-
out of here. The
he's
food
like,
tastes good.
When I was young, that's all we ate for a week.
So all I knew was Little Caesars.
No shit.
For my 18th birthday, man, you know what my parents did?
What?
Little Caesars.
We got a bunch of Little Caesars pizza, man.
Bro, why wasn't I invited? I would have had a blast.
I'll be honest with you, Logan. I didn't know you.
That's probably true. That's probably true.
yeah. Well, so okay.
I knew you in I was 11th grade. But
We're talking about Little Caesars eating level.
Well,
Well, I mean S tier, so it's hard to beat Little
Okay.
Caesars, man.
well, okay. So is Little Caesars your top? I mean, if it's S tier, it's your top.
I mean, I don't want to say it's my top, but it's definitely S tier.
It's S tier, okay.
Definitely S tier.
Can you explain to him? Can you tell him what a real S tier fast food restaurant is?
I mean, in my mind, I hate to be a fast food guy, but if I'm going to one place and I know for a fact I'm about to love every bite, that's got to be Zaxby's, man.
Zaxby's.
You know what? I'm indifferent on that. Just how about you bring up a fucking list?
There's got to be a
List
list.
of fast
A
food
list.
restaurants.
Fast food.
All right,
and then
all right.
We'll rank
find my
these.
Let's just
phone
rank a
somewhere.
few.
Yeah, so they know. Hey,
Also, we're in the
You're feeling me.
southeast, so if you guys don't know what a Zaxby's is, it's located in the
y'all
southeast.
just
If you don't know
poor-
what a Zaxby's is,
You're-
please get
I'm
the fuck
sorry.
off.
Yeah, you poor son of a bitch.
Yeah, you haven't lived.
It's a bad loss.
Yeah.
All right, hold on a second, guys. Okay,
Alright,
so I
alright.
found a list of some fast food restaurants.
Yeah.
All right, so what's the bottom tier? You guys want to do D, or do you want an F tier?
Let's do D, and
D
if it's
tier.
that bad, we'll do F.
So we'll go D, C, B, A, S. So 5 different brackets.
Yeah, that works.
Works
that
for me.
works.
Okay, cool. Okay, so I found a little list of restaurants. We got McDonald's, we got Burger King, Zaxby's, Arby's, Wendy's.
Well, hold up. Just say the restaurant.
Go
We'll-
down the list.
Yeah, and we'll
And we'll
Is
grade
that
them
not
as
what I
we
was
go.
doing?
We'll grade them as we go.
one at a time. You know how it's the
Okay,
opposite of
alright,
graduation. You don't wait till the end of the
We'll start
slide.
with the big hitter then. We're gonna go with McDonald's, the one that everybody in America knows, and probably nationwide,
Oh,
or
world,
worldwide,
probably.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
worldwide.
Worldwide fast food
Prestige.
restaurant, McDonald's. What do you guys give that D through S?
C. Sometimes B, depending on which McDonald's it is.
Yeah,
So
depending on the workers.
yeah, the one over here fucking sucks.
See, I'm about to go B unless you craving some ice cream, bro. You notice how these motherfuckers' ice cream machine is always broken,
I
bro.
actually know why that is though. So McDonald's made the ice cream machine, and only verified McDonald's, I guess engineers. I don't even know the exact term for it.
Ice cream engineer?
are allowed to come and
What a
work
fucking
on
job.
the piece, so that they are the ones that are getting paid. So they always break so that they can come in and get paid.
Bro, that's actually ridiculous.
They're beating the system or something. So
what-
B tier for Dawson,
Yeah.
C tier for Hunter. I'm gonna agree with Hunter. McDonald's is a C
Okay,
tier.
me and Logan are together on this one. McDonald's is mid.
You just can't go
Very
wrong
mid.
with it.
You can.
If you're drunk,
No.
But I mean, I'll never be like, just got off of work. Let me pick up some.
Bro,
Mickey
those
D's."
fries are good for 5 minutes. Like if you don't eat those on
Yeah.
your way home, you're just gonna
If you
throw them
haven't
away.
eaten them all about within 5 minutes, then you're doing something
Oh,
wrong,
you're doing
bro.
McDonald's wrong?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Well, it's a fast food restaurant though. You gotta have time to drive home.
I mean, it's just fast food. Yeah, eat it fast.
I'm eating it in my car while I'm driving.
Yeah, he
That's
will
a hazard,
eat
right?
That's
half.
a fast food, bro.
so
Yeah.
that's, you gotta knock it down a tier for risking your life of driving and eating.
I mean, that's
Yeah,
all
I
fast
mean-
food in general. Unless it's just like, I ain't gonna go back to Zaxby's. I'm not trying to suck Zaxby's off, but
Well, you'll get there.
you get a
You'll
salad.
there.
You get one of them salads. So
Some
you're
of
not
the
eating that.
salad,
You gotta
yeah.
prepare it with the shake.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
McDonald's
okay.
has 2 C's and 1 B. So we're gonna go to their rival next is
All right.
Burger King.
Oh, D.
D tier from Hunter
D.
for Burger King.
Except for them chicken fries.
All
Man.
right, I'll go. Dawson can go after me because
Okay.
you went first last time, right? So I'll say, dude, those chicken fries, like, I gotta put them above McDonald's just because of that. So B tier. Not
A B tier for Burger King. I think,
No, I'm gonna put 'em
I think
C.
the guy on the airplane ruined Burger King's name with the crown on his head.
I haven't seen that.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. We live
Well,
under a rock.
yeah.
I'll put C tier, but in my mind, it's like a little bit above McDonald's.
Nah. I'm gonna go. Okay, I went B for McDonald's. I'm gonna have to go C for Burger King because they're
Respectable.
good. They're good. I just feel like they're like a fucking McDonald's ripoff. Other than them chicken fries, boy.
Yeah.
Them things. And they
They're
have
so good.
the box has a little
Yeah.
sauce on it, bro.
Yeah.
Whoever engineered that.
Yeah.
They need to work for NASA.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
bro.
they are honestly more competent than the engineers that got to work on the fucking ice cream at McDonald's.
I can't
Oh,
believe
yeah.
that's a job.
All right, so you said C, D,
Yeah.
C. So 2 C's and 1 D for Burger King. So
Yeah.
it's ranking lower than McDonald's right now. Next up, let's go for Wendy's.
Ooh, that 5 for 5, or was
You
it
mean
4?
that faux for faux?
Well, they got the $5 bag. I'm gonna have to go B. Never
B tier
been,
Wendy's?
never been. I've never been disappointed with Wendy's. I've wished it was more, but I've never been disappointed.
They're a little pricey. So I have 2 C's already. I do prefer Wendy's more than.
Hey, if it's a C, it's a
Is it-
C.
yeah.
man.
No. I prefer Wendy's more than McDonald's and Burger King. So I'm going to put it at a B tier.
Okay.
The food tastes good enough to where it's A tier, but that price knocks it way down to like a B. Like that Baconator.
really?
Oh, dude, that Baconator.
Was it like $12? 13?
Yeah.
I'm going
I
A
think
Wendy's.
Hey,
Bro,
Wow.
I
A
love
tier.
Wendy's.
Okay.
Like you said, a Baconator. If you want to go switch it up with a chicken salad, you get that chicken salad and it's good,
I've
boy.
never had a
Chicken salad from
there.
fast food. I wouldn't trust that
I
shit.
had a Caesar salad from there one time. It was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Bro,
Did Brutus stab you after that?
All right, Julius. All right, so Wendy's, we've got Dawson. You said A, right?
Mm-hmm.
A, B. What'd you say?
I think I said B.
All right, so 2 B's and 1 A for Wendy's. So it is in the lead right now.
Respectably.
All right.
For now.
Let's get into some of the chicken restaurants, okay, guys? Let's start out with the front runner. I apologize. Let's start out with the front runner of Chick-fil-A.
S.
Chick-fil-A's S tier to you?
S.
There's no way.
Dude, it's the Lord's food. man.
Chick-fil-A, I'm putting it right now D tier. I'm sorry to
That's
anyone.
because you've worked there.
I did work there. I'm not saying it's unsanitary at all, but the food, it really isn't that good.
Nah.
It is
nah,
D tier.
Nah.
I'm going A.
A? Okay.
Right, listen, they went through I worked there for a couple years, and in those years, they went through 5 increases on price of food. You go there now and you buy 1 sandwich, you're bankrupt.
Okay. I'm
That's a
talking about
D tier.
the taste of food. I'm being honest with you.
And honestly, even if you think about it, even though we think, oh, that's kind of pricey, it's still cheap. Whether I was going to sit down somewhere and order
Yeah.
a chicken sandwich that don't taste half as good, they're going to
true.
charge me
And then I had to wait an hour.
$13.
I had to wait an hour
Yeah.
to get it too.
But all the other fast food restaurants hit that criteria too. They're around the same
Not-
bracket of price.
Not the
around
way, not the way that Chick-fil-A uses that. Was it peanut oil?
Oh yeah.
The
they
reason
do
I
use
say
peanut
A is
oil.
don't get me wrong, I'll eat Chick-fil-A any day of the week. I think they have the best fries.
Except for Sunday.
Bro,
They're
I
not
haven't
open on
had-
Sunday. So what the, I'm
It's
not
the
with
Lord's
that.
Day,
I'm-
man.
Have they told you
not with
abstinence
being closed on
makes
a
a heart
Sunday.
fonder?
I don't care.
You
You know, how
want
many,
it
you know how many times it's been a Sunday I woke up and
Every
said,
single
I want
time.
Chick-fil-A, and I drive to
Yeah,
Chick-fil-A,
every
and they're
single time.
closed.
I've never once thought of wanting Chick-fil-A when I wake up.
because you
Man.
used to work there all the time.
No, but even before I worked there, I maybe went to Chick-fil-A twice before I started working there.
And they had too much hype, bro. The line. You're getting in that line. Don't get me wrong. They're efficient.
I'm about to say, you
I
call
will
it
not-
an A
like,
tier,
it
but
can
you
be at
knocked
the
it
road.
down.
It can be
But-
at the road. You'll still get to your.
If you see that,
food.
that's discouraging. You're not. I don't want to be that guy that pulls into a line that's backed into the road to get some food.
Yeah, it's like I don't have time for this.
Nah.
And also, the food doesn't taste good enough to wait that long.
nah.
Okay,
Waffle fries?
the
Who
number
else
2
has fucking waffle
deluxe spicy
fries?
chicken sandwich, bro. That thing smacks.
So if you want to order y'all some food, you know what it is. DoorDash them.
Okay,
My
Dawson-
Venmo is-
Wait, you said S, right?
No, A.
I said S.
ASD.
So it's still highest ranking, correct?
I mean, there's an S in there, so I think it probably is,
Nah,
even
we'll-
though there's a D.
We'll average it out later.
All right. So back with the chicken restaurants. Let's see. We had Chick-fil-A. Let's go Kentucky Fried Chicken next.
That's a big D.
Dude,
for
that's
me.
that's a D. They use fucking they use crows. That's bad meat that you're
What are
eating.
you talking?
You ain't never heard of that?
No.
KFC is they use bats for their meat.
I think we would like be able to taste the difference between
I
chicken
mean,
and like a
little
caved,
chewy.
a caved well and animal.
You know that I'm gonna pull an Acreman quote. You know what bats are? Chicken of the caves.
I love that, man.
So, yeah, I think
It's
it's,
a very
true.
factual movie right
Yeah,
there.
you know.
All right, so I'm gonna give Kentucky Fried Chicken a B.
Fuck that.
I don't know. They're not too expensive.
This dude's fucked up.
There's never a line.
He said Chick-fil-A is
No.
a D.
Well,
but
I'm not
KFC is
just-
a B.
I'm not
What?
just counting taste. Like
You
there's
just
also the value of the food. There's also how long are you waiting? How accurate are they going to be with your order? Like there's a
Yeah.
lot of stuff that comes into it. So
It sounds
I
like
don't
you're
think I've ever-
emotionally hurt by
McDonald's?
Chick-fil-A.
Bro, can I say the next one, even though it might not even be on the list? I
Go
just
for
popped
it.
into my mind.
go for it.
Popeyes, bro.
It's on the list, but let's get to it.
I'm giving Popeyes an S. Okay, one,
Oh
their
my
food.
God.
Listen,
This
one,
guy.
their food is delicious. Two, I like the way they disrespect me. Every time I go to a Popeyes, bro, I get disrespected
Is this-
by their
Wait,
staff.
you like that,
I
though?
like it.
This is like is it like a trauma thing for you?
I think it's more of a sexual preference.
yeah. You like being abused.
I don't know. They're just like you go. They're like, "What you want?" You tell them, like, "All right." They don't
Pull
even
her
say pull
out.
her out, bro.
Yeah,
you
they
get
don't.
there,
They don't get your shit right.
and then you're just looking at them waiting for the price. They're like, "Money." They put up their hand, and you're just like, "Okay." You're just like, "All right, I fuck with this."
I'm sorry.
Not me. I'll put it. Honestly, I can't even rank it. I never ate there.
Wow.
Wait, you've never had Popeyes?
Never.
So
Never.
I
Because
will-
you know why? Because where we live, what's right across the street from Popeyes?
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A. So I mean, that gives your answer. right
Okay,
there.
but the Popeyes is never to the road, and that Chick-fil-A is like always backing up traffic, and
sometimes
screwing up
sometimes
people's
you have
days.
to. I mean, you can't rush perfection.
Well, and you got to give them some more time then if you want
He's like,
perfection.
yeah, you can't eat fast food.
All right. So we hit up Chick-fil-A, Kentucky Fried Chicken, Popeyes. Wait, did I rank Popeyes?
No.
No.
Popeyes is probably a B tier. They have really good fries.
They got the best food, bro.
I
That's
mean, their
ass.
chicken's like nice and crispy,
It's
but
thick. It's that thick breast on that.
I don't know.
back.
I'm never full after I eat a Popeyes meal.
How are you not full after you eat a sandwich this size?
Well, I don't
You
get
about
sandwiches,
choke-
bro. I get like chicken strips.
You about choke on the biscuit?
You're a
I don't want the
12-year-old.
bread. I don't want all those
We don't
carbs
order, we don't
in
order
me.
chicken fingers around here.
All right. Well, I'll put it as a B because their fries are busting. All right. The next chicken restaurant. We're in the southeast, so let's go for Bojangles.
S.
S.
Got-
Bojangles.
you gotta say
Every-
that.
That's
every
that
day.
tailgate company right
Yeah,
there.
that's
It's
S.
that Cajun they put on everything.
Oh, that Cajun chicken biscuit is just different.
I don't never be disappointed when it's Bojangles. Hey, it's bow time.
I don't know if I've left Bojangles ever and been disappointed.
And their honey mustard, I'm a big honey mustard guy, and their honey mustard's the best. Yeah, but any fucking places.
It's a good place to be.
I don't like honey mustard in general.
You know, it's
I
only
like,
for.
I like their mac, man. It's got that right sound to it when you get the
That
stirring.
mac.
You know
Oh,
what I
that
mean?
dirty rice. Where else can you go fast food restaurant and get dirty rice?
That's true.
KFC.
Do they have it?
I'm sure they got fixins.
Isn't that just like stuffing or something? Like
I don't know who stuffs it or what they stuff it with, but
It's good.
it's not about me. Yeah.
All right. I'll put Bojangles at A tier.
Okay.
Okay.
Very
So-
consistent
So that's
food.
our highest ranking.
Ah,
For
Bojangles
me,
respected
I'm
here.
a little picky. I'm probably gonna only give like one S tier, and that was Little Caesars.
I'm gonna have at least
Oh my
3 S's.
God. I got
Come on,
2.
you got to make the S tier valuable though, like making
Okay.
sure it's like.
I love fast food.
hitting
I'm a fat
something.
fuck.
All right, Hunter, what do you give? Wait, Dawson. Dawson's the one that hasn't voted Bojangles.
Yeah, I
yet.
said S, bro.
yeah.
You said S.
Well,
You
yeah,
said S too.
S
Two
guys.
S's.
2 S's and an
Hey,
A.
so
from
you know what that
Bojangles.
means? With double S's.
Hey,
That also
Bojangles
puts
sponsor.
Bojangles in the
Too Much
lead
Thought?
too.
Yeah, I mean they were sponsored us in high school. They
Hey, we'll
sponsor us
tailgate
now.
if you guys want us to. We'll go out and tailgate. But that puts Bojangles in the lead because we got 2 S's and an A from them.
All right.
All right.
You
Last.
should just make it an S, bro.
No.
Just accept it.
Give us one more, a finale.
Like little. Oh, we got a couple more, but from chicken restaurants. So we hit Chick-fil-A, we hit Bojangles, we hit Popeyes. Ooh, Zaxby's.
Oh.
Is there a God tier ranking?
Like above S? No,
just
that's why I'm
God.
saying you guys need to value your S tier better.
But there's just so many good ones. Dude, Zaxby's is the shit.
Yeah,
I think you guys should bump Bojangles down to an A if you want Zaxby's to be an S.
No,
I would take them both.
I'd rather bump Chick-fil-A down
But
to an A.
I would say, don't get me wrong, Bojangles is S. But if it comes to it, I'm taking Zaxby's, man.
Oh, how about this? Zaxby's is double S.
That's yeah. That might be a
It's
triple.
SS
It's like
rated.
S plus or
They
something.
got it going
Yeah,
on,
SS
bro.
rated. Tokyo Ghoul.
Okay, yeah, no, Zaxby's is S tier because where else can you go fast food and get
Respect.
a like spicy wing? Nowhere,
I don't know.
right?
I don't get spicy shit.
Oh,
You
oh.
puss.
Fuck
Okay,
that.
where else can you go and get boneless
hot
wings?
is not a flavor. Just letting you know. It's not that.
You can't go to Chick-fil-A and get you a boneless wing meal. You can't go to like Bojangles. Popeyes isn't offered either. It's just Zaxby's.
And through that little piece of celery.
Ugh.
I feel classy when I get that.
You look like a rabbit when you eat it.
All right, so that's probably all the
Yeah.
that's all the chicken restaurants, right? I put S tier for Zaxby's.
S.
S.
Double S.
So Bojangles ended up winning. I got double S. Well, Zaxby's not on one.
Excuse us.
Yeah,
Dog, bro.
Do you guys want to start that Zaxby's at the very end? All right, so I put an S for Zaxby's. What did you put for it?
Double S.
Double S. What did you put for Zaxby's?
At least an S. Maybe.
All right, so you got Bojangles and Zaxby's is S.
Yeah.
Like they're equal kind of to you.
And Popeyes.
Dang, you love chicken, don't you?
I
bro?
love that chicken.
Okay.
You old chicken boy.
Okay. I think that puts Zaxby's in the lead for chicken restaurants.
Yeah, Zaxby's fucking.
Zaxby's
man.
I agree.
just
I can go
stomps
with
the
that.
ground. They
Yeah, I
just
can go
stomp
with
the
that.
ground.
Without a doubt.
All right.
If you're hungry, go to Zaxby's.
Yeah, this conversation is making me actually really hungry. Not gonna lie. I'm gonna have to DoorDash.
Come on, Hunter. Show some self-control.
Yeah, I know.
All right, we only got a couple more, y'all. Let's see. Ooh, Jack in the Box.
F.
But that wasn't even on the list. You got to put a D or something.
Okay. DTF because that thing sucks.
Well, DTF means like it's.
What happens after that or before? It sucks. That place sucks.
All right. Well, why don't you like that? Jack in the Box.
Who does? I ain't never say somebody. Let's go to Jack in the Box. That sounds perverted.
Okay, no, you kind of persuaded me. Yeah, I've never just sat there and thought I
You
want
ever,
Jack in the Box.
you ever Jack in the Box?
Don't
Couple times.
twist
I'm not
this.
proud of it.
Don't
but
twist this.
couple times.
But yeah, no, it's not something that you think about like, oh, I'm in the mood for this. It's more of a
You
in the
have
moment.
Oh,
thing.
I'm fucked up and I need to eat.
It's like,
And
oh,
the
it's
only
right
place
across the
open.
street
Yeah,
from me.
steal it.
Let's just go to Jack in the Box.
Oh, we forgot about one more.
Well, I got at least 2 more to name. So here's a really good one. You guys ready for it? Taco Bell.
It's S. S.
Hey,
See, I'm not even like considering your S as S because you just have so many
Bro,
of them,
you
bro.
just
I
love
told you.
food.
Have
I
you named
love to
anything an
eat.
A yet?
It's either been an S or a shit box.
Yeah, you
bro.
either love it or hate it.
yeah.
You don't have any in between, do you?
Yeah, no.
All right, Taco Bell, I'm going to give it a... Just because their service is... And I'm not hating on Taco Bell, but their service is so bad. That's
I don't
That's
care
a
about
B
the
tier.
service.
That's a B tier.
I mean, it makes Dawson want it more when they're so slow.
Yeah.
They're disrespectful.
Well, no,
Dawson's
he
like,
likes
"Give
it when they're mean to you, not necessarily slow.
I mean, I don't want to sit there and wait on my shit, but I mean, their tacos just you know, people are gonna say, "Oh, that's not a taco."
You're paying for it in the morning too, though. Like that's gotta adjust
Oh,
your grade,
bro.
right?
What?
You know, you losing it first thing in the morning. Let's just say.
But it
that.
hurts coming out, man.
Nah.
What?
I don't know. It's a B tier for me.
You might
Taco Bell.
have was it irritable bowel syndrome?
Yeah, I've never heard of that. But anyway, if it was just taste, I would say it's an A. But then there's a couple of consequences that come with it. Like you're gonna be waiting in line for probably 20 minutes, even if
So
there's no one in
good.
front
But
of you.
nobody's in line. So
It takes time to prepare.
But it's
Preparation
still gonna
takes time.
take you 20 minutes, even if no one's in front of you. And then the morning after is pretty rough. So I'm gonna bump it down to a B for me.
Well, still a B.
B for you.
Nah, A.
A. Okay. B. A. Dawson.
Apparently, my asses don't matter, but
Yeah,
They
yeah.
don't, man.
They don't fucking matter. Another
You
S.
disvalued your words, but just
Yeah, so
naming
every
everything an
time-
S.
I'm just saying y'all could order anything for me to eat right now. I'm gonna like it. I might love it.
No. It's like chicken of the cave. You want that fucking bad meat from
So is
KFC?
Taco
right.
Bell an S to you though?
Taco Bell, yes.
All right, so 2 B's and an S. All right. Okay, last. What do you want? 2 more or 1 more?
Just one.
Just one.
Yeah, just give me one more. This
All right.
one's gonna be a big one.
All right. All right.
I can feel it.
Sonic.
Oh, what the D. I mean D.
D tier for Sonic?
Okay, they used to come out on roller skates. Now they don't.
I've seen it pretty recently.
Nah.
They're trying to hold on to
and,
it.
And now, I mean, it's expensive, and you barely get anything, dude. That little hot dog they give you, no.
That foot long hot dog, yeah, it's not shit.
Have y'all had their mozzarella sticks though?
I'd never thought about going to Sonic and getting mozzarella sticks, to be honest.
No,
with
I
you.
like
all I
Sonic.
think
I'm gonna
about
give it
for
a B.
Sonic, all I think about for Sonic is snack food. Cause like they got
Exactly.
French toast sticks, they got mozzarella sticks, they got chicken. What do you call it? Popcorn chicken.
If I want a snack, I'll grab a bag of chips. If I want to eat,
Sonic's an A tier to me.
dang, that big?
Yeah.
You didn't give a single S except for fucking
Little Caesars, man.
bro.
No, he says Zaxby's ass.
Oh yeah, Zaxby's is definitely an
Okay,
S.
so we
Yeah,
all
you can't
agreed
get
on
away
that.
from that. Yeah.
The Little Caesars is just different.
No, fuck Little Caesars, man.
It's just a cut above the rest
Mm.
because you're not there long. That piece is ready to go. It tastes good, even though it's been sitting there for who knows how long. It's cheap.
yeah, for who knows how long.
Been in a heater.
Yeah.
I don't need to know how long it's been sitting there. The calories will feed a village for like a week off of one pizza.
Yeah. But
It's just top tier.
you don't have a village. You got your dumb ass going
I
to
am
Little
a village,
Caesars.
bro. Do you see how cut I am? I am a village.
Yeah, I hear you. Hey, I got a serious question though, and it's been on my mind a lot recently.
You've been thinking too much about it.
I have too much thought about the subject, and I want to know you guys' opinion on it.
Okay.
What do you think would win in a fight, a grizzly or a lion?
Do you want to go first? You want me to take this first?
You got it.
Grizzly. Maybe the lion has some sharper claws or something, but they're a pack animal. Like they rely on
Yeah.
other of their species to take the prey down. Grizzlies are just soloing it, dog, and they're also 500 pounds. What lion's 500 pounds?
No, I think they're bigger than that. I think they get up to 800, 1,000 pounds.
They're
I think
probably
lions
full-grown,
around
maybe.
lions around 500, 600 pounds.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm,
you
a,
might be
I'm
right.
a Logan. I'm going grizzly, bro. We went to the zoo, and this was like a smaller grizzly,
Oh, I remember that.
bro. And it was, I didn't realize this, but it like has, you know, little informational things beside every animal. And it was talking about how good of a digger that a bear is, bro. And it just so happened that this grizzly bear was digging a hole, and it looked like 5 grown men with a shovel. The amount of dirt that was coming
Bro,
out
that
of this
hole was like
bro.
4 foot deep.
So you're saying bear can dig a hole.
I'm saying if he was to bite into that lion and manage to start going, dude,
Nah.
flesh is flying.
I do
off
not
that lion.
see.
I don't
I don't
know.
see one lion because like a lion can get overpowered by hyenas.
Yeah, when there's 20 of them surrounded by him.
I've never seen a video of a bear getting overpowered by wolves.
Because wolves are different.
Nah, they're in the same region sometimes. right?
Wolves are smarter than that. A lot of wolves just eat smaller prey. They don't even go. I mean, if you look at it, lions will go for elephants sometimes. Wolves, they won't even touch a deer most of the time. 9 times out of 10, 100 times out of 90 times, they will not touch a
I
deer.
think you disrespecting the wolves, man.
Nah, I mean,
think
Did you actually know a wolf has 10 times more bite force than a pit bull? Like a fully grown wolf.
Well, where do you think the pit
then-
bull came from, right?
Well, that's how every dog came from.
And that
Came from
Chihuahua.
wolves. Yeah. They just inbreded them things.
They just kept picking the smallest one out of the herd and was like, all right, breed that with this one.
Yeah. Here's a dwarf of it. Here's another
Next thing you
dwarf.
know, a Chihuahua is fucking popping out.
Just barking
But I
at
think,
everything.
dude, most animals, like we kind of were talking about, like we always do like a little pre-talk before we start.
For
but,
sure.
You know, we kind of got in this a little bit. I think all animals are just, other than our brains, are better than us, dude. They're more durable. They're faster. They're stronger. Like, not all, obviously, but you know, your primals
Well,
out
this
there.
is going without research. Like, I haven't put any into this, but what other creature can run 26 miles without stopping?
I mean, it doesn't
Other than
matter.
humans.
We're slow-paced mammals. Like,
But our endurance is higher than anything
What's
else.
that
We're
matter,
we're
though?
slow twitch.
In life or death, dude. When you got a
Okay.
hyena or a cheetah or something behind you, what's you running 20 miles got to do with anything?
I mean,
Well-
if you can get away and like keep running, they're not going to keep on being able to chase you.
I
For long distance of time.
I just think a human in the wild with no tools, just like an animal, you're done, bro.
think
You're
so?
absolutely done.
Okay, do you think you can beat a squirrel in a fight?
I mean, yeah. That's why I said like primal animals, dude.
Dude, them things are vicious. What you talking
Squirrels?
about? Yeah, man. Imagine one. I mean, you can barely see one when it's running around. Imagine it crawls on you and bites your neck. You got rabies.
Even if it bites me, dude, I'm killing that thing, bro.
No,
I'm throwing that fucking
I
squirrel.
don't know if
I don't
I'm worried
know.
about a squirrel.
That might be next podcast. Dawson fights a squirrel.
I mean, I would do it.
I mean, if a groundhog came
I
at
would
me-
do it.
Yeah, for views. Then he's gonna fight Jake Paul
I
after
do it for
that.
the clout.
Yeah.
Okay, genuinely though, I feel like I could win a fight against a kangaroo.
Oh, dude,
bro.
what? You could have
Kangaroo's
said
piecing you up.
a dog, and I'd be like, yeah, I see it. A fucking
I mean,
kangaroo.
Like, obviously, I'd win against a Chihuahua, but that Doberman, that thing would have me.
I still think even a Doberman, like I could, if it was me one on one and a Doberman, I'm gonna get messed up, but I'm gonna kill that Doberman, dude.
How you gonna kill
He's gonna bite me or whatever. I'm just gonna get him in a lock, bro. And I'm gonna, I hate to be morbid, but I'm gonna
He's gonna put him in like a rear naked choke.
I think if it bit me, I'd just go for the eyes.
That's not gonna
Like-
kill it. It's just gonna.
If you
cripple
shove it back in their
If
brain,
you can't see though, how you gonna win a fight?
yeah, they're gonna let
Dogs
go.
can smell. You're bleeding already. You
They
already
can,
got a taste
they
for
can
it.
smell how close I am to. That's what it's gonna sound like.
No, that's true. That's true.
I hate to talk about killing dogs though, man.
You know, I got a long history. of
Hunter's
that.
got some history with it.
Yeah, fuck these dogs.
Well,
Well,
animal activist or
well,
whatever.
yeah, support them.
You know, I support the animals, the critters.
Yeah. Well, what about chimpanzee?
Oh, that's not even a
Bro,
question.
I'm
They're
scared
destroying
of them.
us.
Yeah, like no
Y'all
chance
have
I'm
no
winning
hope?
in any way.
No hope, bro.
I might win in a chess match, but physically, no.
Even that, maybe not.
That thing is-
a chimpanzee might beat me. in
I
a
saw
chess
this one
match.
story where a chimpanzee like attacked its owner, right? And it went for his hands, his feet, his eyes, and his genitalia.
He knows.
Yeah, they know where to go for. They just don't attack. Like they specifically pick pieces off of you.
Yeah, I'm not messing with monkeys. There's no way.
I don't know. I feel like I can beat a lemur.
Oh, okay, I could beat a lot of monkeys. I feel like, but you start talking about apes, man. That's a different story, bro.
A chimp is an ape, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what's
What's
the
a baboon though? Is that
It's
an
an
ape?
ape.
It's an
Okay,
ape.
because those things will destroy you,
Yeah.
man.
It really just
What's
comes
the
down to
difference?
their tails. There's more differences, but monkeys have tails. Apes don't have tails.
I think apes have thumbs, right?
I think monkeys have thumbs too.
Oh, okay. I mean,
What's the evolutionary advantage for baboons having like no hair on their butt?
I think it's just, I mean,
twerking.
seeing them cheeks
They knew
clap.
what was coming. They
I
knew
mean,
social media was on the way.
They were just like, let me get ahead of everything.
But maybe like I've thought about this before. You know, imagine if you believe in this. Like, you know, if humans started in a stone age, they're probably hairier. Maybe apes are like kind of entering their
well,
stone
the
age.
Neanderthals were.
And it just kind of starts from the ass up, bro.
Oh, they just
Eventually,
start
like
losing
think of
their
their
hair.
mouth, their ass. Eventually, it'll just meet in the middle. They don't have any hair, bro.
Global warming, they just don't need it anymore.
yeah.
Bro.
Well, you're de-evolutionized then, because that's all you have is hair on your face and your ass.
I'm a hairy man. Don't try to play me.
Here's a random thought. Like all the dinosaurs that we have like CGI'd, none of them have fur. They're like scales or skin.
Well, it was a
Is
lot
that-
warmer climate back then.
Yeah,
They
that's what I was
didn't need
getting
it.
to. That's what I was getting to. Like the world was hotter back then.
There was more oxygen, so everything could grow bigger.
I also
if it
don't think there was
warmer.
like a meteor. You know, like a big meteor hit the Earth and every
there's-
dinosaur died. Nah, I don't.
I've seen
I don't
some
think that.
videos of craters that could be big enough to like wipe out populations.
I think personally it was just like climate change over because I mean who knows, they could have been around for millions of years already, longer than humans have been around. Climate changes, you know, rapidly, you know, and they couldn't sustain it. Most of them couldn't sustain it. A lot of them could, and they developed into different animals we see today.
like an alligator.
Like, come on, you're telling me that's not?
Well,
a
they haven't
dinosaur?
adapted in like millions of years, right? Because they'll say this thing was around so and so.
But they had to have changed.
Well, yeah, I
bro.
mean, I also think I think an asteroid did kill them all, because I also think like humans civilizations were a lot more well established, right? Because if you think about it, human civilization has only been around for, let's say, a great estimate 5,000 years, 6,000 years. I'm talking about big cities, right?
Okay.
But
Okay.
they're finding human remains in California was the most recent one. That was 150,000 years old. Well, not remains, but tools that humans had to use, right? And so what I think what happened is just like the dinosaurs, right? A cataclysmic event happened, and I read this book. It talked about it. It was in Iceland or Greenland. I can't remember the two. Can't differentiate or whatever you call it between the two. So I don't care that much. But there was a cataclysmic event that wiped out the whole populace of the majority populace of the world for humans and other things, and it caused humans to regress and go back to hunters and gatherers. That's why there's ancient civilizations talked about in the Amazon, Atlantis, even in Egypt they talk about.
So you think those civilizations around like dinosaur time?
No, they're way before. I mean, dinosaurs
Before
died off.
dinosaurs?
No. Wait, I'm talking about maybe 100,000 years ago.
Okay, so after dinosaurs.
Yeah. I mean, dinosaurs were millions of years ago. But it's
Yeah.
kind of the same thing of how you talk. The asteroid hit the dinosaurs, and the ones that did survive slowly learned to change. And that's kind of what humans did. We lost a lot of knowledge, and we went back, regressed to the hunters and gatherers stage. Is what I think happened.
Okay. So you think that we've had multiple resets of like this planet?
It's possible. I don't know how
very
many.
possible.
I don't know how many times, but I do think for sure once. I mean, they used to talk about these great. It's kind of like a lore, like Atlantis, right?
Yeah. It's like
And
everyone knows it, but no one like
No.
swears by it.
Well, they've been triangulating positions in the Amazon, and they're actually, and this is miles and hundreds of miles in the Amazon, which nobody lives. But they were seeing formations that were built long ago that has been grown over by, the rainforest and everything, and that
Just
kind of makes
nature.
you, that makes you think, I mean, how come the Mayans and the Egyptians, they all kind of built the same kind of pyramids, and that's around. I understand the pyramids most structurally sound building, but no, I think it's old knowledge that they had of like the older times.
And we just digressed.
Yeah.
To something.
Because of a cataclysmic event,
Okay.
so like an asteroid.
I can vibe with that, bro.
But what if we're just saying it's an asteroid, If we were so advanced, what if we just did it? And we're just like, oh, no, we'll say it's...
Restart button.
Well, why would the only
We're self-destructive creatures, man.
Well, I know, but let's think about this though. Why would the most powerful cities in the olden times that were forgotten about was Atlantis and the Amazons, right? Why would they destroy their whole civilization they were building for to restart?
I mean, I'm sure they didn't do it
Corrupt
on
leader,
purpose.
man. Corrupt leadership. Kind of like what we're leaning towards.
I mean, they didn't
something.
have nukes. I'm not going that way. I'm talking about in the Amazon. They talked about there was this black, because it's hard to grow like European vegetation in there, but they talked about this in this book that it's called black soil that they put on top of the dirt, and it can grow anything. Stuff like that, little stuff like that help with agriculture, help with the community growing bigger and stuff. And
pretty cool.
that's the things I think we lost, is like those little things. No, we're not advanced as we are now, obviously.
So you
But-
think we're the furthest we've ever been
Yes.
technologically?
Yes, I do, personally. But I think we
I agree
do.
with you.
I do think we've forgotten a lot of things, for the most part. As far as maybe not technology-wise, but as far as like maybe agricultural, maybe hunting, maybe. Let me ask you this, okay? So those pyramids that were built, right? Built by slaves and obviously people who knew what they were doing. All right, we have engineers that design the road for the asphalt and everything. How many potholes do you see?
Well,
And
that's just because
it's only been 20, 30.
They just don't use our taxes to fix the road.
Well, even in any state, I mean, if you look at it, the roads that were built in Rome are still there today. You can still go there and see them, and they weren't built by these engineers that went to school. But yeah, we got potholes everywhere and everything else. So I think we lost a lot of old knowledge with that.
I don't even think it's that. I think it's like, yeah, we lose it over time, but like, I also think like working like a building industry, I see, you know, these genius people, you know, everybody has the way of already doing something, but what makes them smart is, oh, we have a way to do it faster, easier. They didn't say it's more
price
efficient.
efficient?
Yeah, more
So
price
there's, like,
efficient.
Yeah, so quantity over quality.
Yeah, exactly.
So you think we'd have a lot more like quality pieces if like economic
less of
industry wasn't like such a
Yeah, dude. I think people now, it's just like quick buck, put it up fast, and that goes with roads, you know, government buildings, anything. We have a great ability now to make things super pretty on the outside.
Yeah.
But the bones are shit, bro.
A hurricane
Yeah.
comes through and that thing's toast.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why these mill houses are so in demand, because they were built structurally so sound. You can do anything you want to the outside.
Yeah, they were built to last.
Yeah, I mean, my parents who just sold their mill house. I think it was close to 80 years old, 65 years old. I go around there. Yeah, and people, they put it on the market for a week and it was sold. It's in that high demand.
Yeah, I know houses that are like 20 years old where the shingles are falling off, like the
Yeah.
integrity of the whole.
The foundation.
That's what they
Foundation
expect
is
today.
bad.
Most places, like in these neighborhoods and stuff, with these track builders, whatever, you go buy a house from them, get your mortgage, like you're like insured by them for like 20 years or whatever. If your roof goes out or your floor goes out after that 20 years, because that's when they know. This is when
bad.
stuff is designed to start messing up, and then it's your problem. You know, most of the cases you're still paying on your stuff, but now it's out of your pocket.
It kind of goes back to the old wisdom. I mean, these people, it's a lot easier to do the little stuff to make it pretty and everything, but they did a lot of hard manual labor for these buildings, these constructions they did to last a certain way. And I think they knew something that we have lost in touch with, I think.
I think older generations definitely have the ability to suffer through things better than our generation. Like they can just push through things better than we can.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Certain people.
yeah. Yeah.
As a whole, maybe.
As a whole, yeah, I'd say.
Yeah, the average.
I mean, there's people like, you know.
Well, there's more people in today's world, so you got to think about that too.
Oh, okay, so kind of like
the
waters it
per
down.
capita, you know. But yeah, I agree 100%.
Okay. Well,
But I also think like times, you know, I'm not even gonna say they're harder today because like it's a different type of struggle. You know what I mean?
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
It's a different type of struggle in the sense of like today, if you're struggling, 9 times out of 10, you know, everybody might not know every detail, but it's, you know, you're seeing other people's lives and then you're forced to compare your life to their life.
You know what Marcus really said? Comparison is the thief of joy.
And that's what just drains it out of you. But when you're like in the 1920s, you know, and you're not living in some big city, you're just on the outskirts of a country town.
you don't know anything.
You don't know
else.
anything else. You're struggling. You know, every day is hard to survive. But like,
As far as you know, that's what everybody else is doing.
yeah. And now it's, oh well, you know, I had a shitty week. And then you look, oh well, so and so is on Snapchat and they've been living their best life.
They're in Miami.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
dang, I suck.
I think I've been trying to try to stop doing that as much. Not getting on social media because, like you guys should follow all of our social medias.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But I've been trying not to compare, you know,
Well, that's good.
I've been really getting into stoicism.
Stoicism. Oh, that's a cool little philosophy right there.
Yeah, it's different.
That word, I really don't even know what that is.
So stoicism. So it was, I'm not gonna say started by Marcus Aurelius, but
The like concept of it is to kind of control your ego, right?
the concept is really to have no clear emotion. I'm not gonna say no clear emotion, but
Like no bias.
yeah, it talks about like it's okay not to have an opinion, you know,
Yeah.
and you don't want to be controlled by your emotions.
Okay.
And Marcus Aurelius, he was an emperor of Rome. I want to say 150 to 160 AD is when he wrote his Meditations, and he actually wrote it in Greek because Romans spoke Latin,
Yeah.
but he wrote his diary
Like in ancient Greek.
in Greek because that was the language of philosophy. So there was a ruler, right, of Rome who could do whatever he wanted to. But he wrote Meditations. He even talked about how sometimes it was hard getting out of his bed, leaving the warmth, comfort of the bed. This is one of the most powerful men in the world.
And how many years ago was
Talking
this?
about it.
How many hundreds of thousands? I don't even know.
No, just thousands.
And we all can relate to that.
Yeah.
Going to work.
That's crazy.
You have to get
Yeah,
out of
and
bed.
that was an emperor of Rome
That's
who was
crazy.
writing to himself in Greek philosophy.
Gives you perspective a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, granted, he's
He's
one of the
different.
greatest men of all time.
Yeah.
But it kind of just shows you, because a lot of people in that position, they lose their mind, their insanity. You know, they so overcome by ego.
They
This
lose
guy,
themselves in it.
yeah, and this
They
guy,
just become the title.
Yeah.
What do you think about this? Like, cause like you're talking about just then stoicism. Like, never heard of it, but then like some things like, oh yeah, I can relate to that. Like, I've seen myself some ways in that way. But I hate hearing stuff like that when you haven't heard of it, cause then like I hate to try to like classify myself as something. Is that stupid? You know, not in
So
every
you don't
sense.
like, you know what the Enneagram is?
Uh-uh.
Okay, so it has, I think, 9 different personalities, and you'll fit one of the personalities, and then it'll tell you, okay, so you're, like, let's say you're a 7, but then when you're encountered by
I think you're a lot better looking than that.
I mean, you're a 4. Let's say you're a 4, but once you hit, like, a stress point, like, you're just going through a period of your life where you have so much stress, you switch to a different personality. And so you'll take a test, it'll tell you which one you are. And like I've seen videos on YouTube of people taking the Enneagram test, and it's like really brutally honest, and they'll just start crying because it's hitting them so centered to who they actually are.
I think in some instances that worked, but when he was talking about, I think when you hear something about you, you know, that has a similar opinion, you don't want to group yourself because that leaves you limited. That means, like, if I view myself as a Stoic, that means that their whole belief is my belief system.
Yeah, I
So
hate
you're
doing
pulling, you're pulling from my philosophy from like last week about how labeling
Yeah,
limits
that's
your
what I-
Yeah,
perspective
I
on
hate
life.
labels and certain things like that. You know, there's
Yeah.
certain things obviously you're gonna fit into, but you know, ideology and stuff. Like
Yeah.
I pull from so many.
But
and
don't outcast yourself by
I'm not
labeling
trying to
yourself
outcast
something.
myself,
yeah.
but-
yeah, and I'm not you in general, but just what labeling does is like you're making yourself an enemy to another group of people.
You're very
by-
limited.
Yeah,
And that's why I hate that.
Yeah,
Like, I don't want to be
So
just
why
one
put a
thing.
title of some kind in front
And
of
how much you can grow and develop, you're kind of limited. Like, so if you,
It's putting a ceiling on you.
it's like you set your own ideology about
Yeah.
life, and then that's just you're that for the rest. It becomes your personality. When personality is something that is very different from each of us. Everybody's got a different one.
Yeah.
They might
But
have
there's
similar-
also like a deep sense of belonging everybody wants. Like they want to belong to something. So maybe
Yeah.
people kind of turn to labeling to belong. That's
But
all.
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay.
I feel like it just depends on your personality. Honestly, there's so many different people. But kind of back to that test you're talking about. What did you say it was called?
It's called Enneagram.
Enneagram test, dude.
It costs money though, so you can't like test it for free.
And you saying like it kind of tells you your personality and
Yeah, so like you're either, I think like a type A is a very alpha male, like assertive type. A type 7 is the enthusiast, I think. So like a Peter Pan would be a type 7.
Okay.
I think a type 2 is a helper. So like you'll fit into a bracket, and then it'll tell you what perspectives of you are good.
Did you take this test?
I did. I was a 7 mixed with a 9, which I think is the peacemaker.
What
so,
is that?
So I was the enthusiast mixed with a peacemaker. But if you go in depth, it'll tell you. So if you're an enthusiast, when you experience stress, you shift into whatever another bracket is, which off the top of my head, I don't know. But it's very true, because like if you reflect on your life and you think about periods where you definitely had more stress, you do act different.
Oh yeah.
I think, yeah, but that goes back to a thing of grouping. Like, it kind of reminds me of the zodiac signs, you know? Because I read my zodiac sign,
Well, there's no.
and I'm like,
You have-
oh, that sounds.
Do you have healing crystals, bro?
No, I'm just well read.
What did the stars tell you this morning, man?
Well, they tell me you guys are fucking assholes,
Okay.
but.
Well, they're pretty spot on.
Yeah. Fit the description. Did you
You're
read that?
persuading me. I think I'm a zodiac.
Yeah. Well, it depends on what zodiac you are. What's your birthday?
August.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
Oh, it's a Leo. I already know. I'm the king of the jungle right there.
Oh wow. Oh,
Libras.
Yeah.
What is that? That's like the scale one, isn't
We're
it?
the rulers,
we're the
man.
balance of the world.
We're the rulers.
Yeah, that's very factual. There's so much balance in y'all's lives.
Yeah. You know what's funny about when we started this episode, we talked about we're just gonna be kind of lighthearted.
We
just
started off,
deviate
and then we
to
just
so much
went deep.
serious stuff.
I know we
That's
just
who
can't
we
help
are.
it. With too much thought. And if you haven't followed any of our social medias, go ahead and do that now. Like, subscribe, comment, everything.
All
we
of
will
it.
see you guys on the next episode of Too Much Thought. Peace.